Rogers Dude here. Today I'm taking a look at Voyager class War on Cybertron Siege Megatron. Let's flip the camera and get a closer look, shall we? Here we have Siege Megatron. He is Voyager scale, the same size as the Optimus Prime I reviewed last week, and there he is, hiding in the background with the mask crew. Now let's get the elephant straight out of the room. That airbrushing technique to simulate war-torn damage. Some people like it. If you watched my last video, you'll know I like it, but a lot of people do hate it. But hey, we all like different things, and that's not a bad thing at all. This Megatron completely smacks of G1. We just need to take a look at that head sculpt to see this. It's excellent. It's just straight out of the Sunbow G1 cartoon. His upper body as well just looks exactly like his G1 counterpart. I think the only figure that came close to this in mass retail was the Combiner Wars Leader Class Megatron that came out a couple of years back, along with that Armada repaint. And this, for my money, is probably a lot better. In terms of your Megatron colours, you get what you expect. Gunmetal grey and black, mostly. There's a touch of red in there, the Decepticon insignia, and a bit of blue and yellow, just to add a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of difference to the paint scheme. Let's take a look at his articulation. So the head can go left and right. The head cannot do a full 360 because of transformation, and this little flap that the head stays on because of the transformation doesn't lock in place as far as I'm aware. It just seems to sit there, but it sits there through the power of gravity and friction, so there is no problem. It will stay there fine. We'll see what happens when the mould gets older and the plastic starts to disintegrate, hopefully in decades to come. When it comes to your arm, you can get a full 360. You get, I guess that would be an elbow swivel. You get a bend at the elbow that can go all the way down. It's almost like it's on a ratchet. And wrist articulation for transformation. You get waist articulation. The leg can bend and go back and forward and in and out. Now there is some ankle tilt articulation in there, but it's a bit iffy. You kind of have to pop the ankle out, and I did that once and it didn't want to pop back in. I managed to get it eventually. I don't know if it's just to do with how the internal mechanism works, but it was a brown trouser moment for me, I'll kid you not. So I'll fix it. I'm not going to touch it again, but that option is there should you choose to risk having a go at that. The silhouette for Megatron isn't too bad. You've got the treads backpack as kibble, I guess. It's a little bit more unsightly than, say, Optimus Prime was. But again, it's still not a bad silhouette for a figure in this price point. I think it's a pretty good robot mode. Megatron comes with two weapons. You get his fusion cannon, which is decked out in black and can be pegged to either side of the figure. You also get this bladed gun, which I believe is meant to be a homage to his Generation 1 toy weapon. Now, the gun can plug into the fusion cannon with a little port here. Can't really see it in the dark, but you'll see the effect in a moment, which gives a bigger type of weapon, which is a little bit silly, but it's still a cool option nonetheless. Here we have Megatron in his alt mode, and the transformation to get to alt mode is so much fun. That leg transformation to get to the alt mode is very clever, ingenious. Not going to spoil anything for you, just know that you will have fun transforming him into his Cybertronian tank, which is a stark contrast to his G1 looking robot mode, because as we all know, the tank is a symbol of Megatron's G2 alt mode, and that's no bad thing because this Cybertronian looking tank is brilliant. That dry brushing to give the damage definitely suits this alt mode. The weapon storage for this can be done in two ways. You can use the ports here or posts to peg in the weapons, or what I've done and what everyone does is plug the weapons together to give him that amazing looking turret. And that's a clever way to use the weapon integration, and it works so well. You can, like I say, remove that and have a smaller turret if you wish, but you don't have to, and I wouldn't really recommend it in all fairness. And the good thing is, when you are transforming him, that fusion cannon can stay on his arm. You do not need to take it off if you don't want to. Apologies for the quick background change there. The camera really wasn't focusing on the alt mode, so sorry Dave, I've had to hide Gator while doing this portion of the review. That was my look at Siege Megatron. If you're new to this channel and you liked that video, please hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you on board. Thank you very much to my new subscribers who have joined me recently. I really appreciate your support, and of course to my old subscribers as well. You really do help me grow this channel. As always guys, until next time, please be excellent to each other.